Okay, there we go. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm bunching up blankets now. I want to really get this image finished sketching. Then be coming home at weird times. That restaurant takes the life out of it. So I told him he's probably gonna, all of his workers apparently are leaving because they're angry. So he's working like 7 days this week. And I just told him I'll just live stream more. It's not a big deal. I said I'll keep myself occupied. So I figure I'll do some tarot card readings here. And if I don't get to all of your questions, just leave a comment. And my altar is here. So I can do a proper reading as long as it was, if you leave a comment on the stream that it was on. And I'll be able to do it. Even if I don't get to it, I can get to it later. But I'm going to put my card on my computer so it's easier access to get to, and it's easier access of energy. A lot of things work through electrical energy in this world, believe it or not. And I like to sketch with a crayon. I got this stupid Crayola thing. And this is what I use to the pencils because I use a lot of cardboard. I did get some poster board, but I'm gonna have to use cardboard for a base to do it on. So I guess either way, I'm gonna need cardboard. Cardboard has become my best friend. So I'm gonna take this picture here, there. I want to do maybe a small kit. I don't want that big of a cat. A small kit for new life. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Alright. I think I'm gonna follow the line here. The kitten's tail would be smaller. So I'm gonna have it curled right here. That. And I'm just doing the basic body, but chopping this kind of in half, you know what I mean? Because if you figure you get half the dimensions of the cat, and you got a kitten. I just love cats. They're like, I do love dogs. Yes, I love my dog. I have a whole entire channel dedicated to my dog, but I really love my cats. I've had way more cats than I have had dogs. And this is true stuff here. Cats coming out halfway decent. Sometimes you just, I like this because the pencils break. And I have problems with that. Get right after here, it gets a little bit bigger for their face. And then like that, and then their paws is here. So I'm gonna make little paws there. And I love black cats, they are my favorite. I've never had a black cat though. One day I'll have a black cat, I'm sure. Alright. And then the body. I'm just tracing literally body structure at this point. Alright. I want us to kind of go more this way. Down that It looks horrible, but I gotta get the paint on it to kind of fix it up. I mean, it is what it is. You're not gonna be a perfect artist at first, and it's a Halloween decoration. It's supposed to be kid spirited. I mean that's what the fun part of the holiday is. And I believe to keep everything at a fun level. I feel when you start making things not fun, that's when problems occur, and then you're just not happy at this point in your life. And it's not good to not be happy. And I like to promote inner happiness over on this channel because I feel it's not bad. It's turning out not too horrible. I got the little kitty there. I mean, there's going to be a whole lot more fixing up once I actually get a rough estimate of what the hell I'm doing here. Alright, I'm going to pull this over here and I'm going to make a stem because I got to put a stem over here because I got this little tiny kitten. And I've made enough of these pumpkins to kind of know the stems I want and don't want. Stems usually start like a cone. We're going to put a cone here and then they sometimes wrap this way, but I'm going to wrap this cone this way. Kind of bring it out like that. And maybe do a groove here and groove there. And I want to give the pumpkin some shape. Oh, hi. How are you? I love cats, so I'm making a pumpkin with a cat. I got a kitten up here. This is actually going to be the one I put on my front door. My husband's was asking me, you can put some of those in the house because I've been just giving them away as presents because I'm getting ready to leave my job soon. And every year I always give people presents, so this year for Halloween was this kind of stuff. I feel people are in better spirits when they're not. And this is the picture. I'm just freehanding this. I feel it's not cheating when you do this because I remember all through school everybody would be, "Oh, you cheated, you cheated." So I didn't want to come across as the person that cheats. So I felt it was better if I just aired me not cheating and drawing it, just to show people how easy it is. And then this original one, I tend to like stuff that's more Disney and kid filled because I feel that it reminds us of happy times. But yeah, it's a kid feel. And it's not bad little sketch for what it is. But if you guys have a question and the moderators, for whatever reason, it didn't get through or something, I will just put in the comments, and my altar literally is over here. So if the energy was through the computer, and I got my card that's off the computer, the energy's energy. Your energy ran through the cards either way. So I'm gonna get the moon, but then I have Happy Halloween up here. That's the problem. Maybe I won't put the moon. Every time I try to do a silhouette of the damn moon on cardboard, it turns out really funny. It really does. So maybe instead of that, I'm going to make these bats. I'm thinking bats would help my case a little better because I want my house to be nice. And they're coming out like a V almost, but I want to make little tiny wings. Get a couple bats. I feel that would be And then I told my brother I was gonna think about making him a Frankenstein. He said he likes Frankenstein. He's like big and he wears great scrubs, so he could be a Frankenstein. If he had a haunted house, he would seriously be the Frankenstein. I think this bat is better than the other one I did. Alright, it's a round silhouette here, like that. See, I made a silhouette of a bat. I'm gonna make a couple of these around here. I just think the moon would have too much going on with the moon and the bats. Sometimes less is better. And this is why you should totally sketch out things. Like I'm gonna make another big bat here. Because that's why I always sketch out things. But the funny thing is when I'm done making these little decorations, I feel better. It's weird. I think it's because it's like a very good anxiety thing. Alright. Alright, just a silhouette of a head. I'm just gonna do two bats. I think I'm gonna end it there. But yeah, I'm gonna give away all my colored pencils. What are Sagittarius feelings? What's going on with them? Alright, I will try a one card reading with things like this. And whatever answer it gives me, you kind of have to decrypt this stuff because it's like going on a Scooby Doo hunt trying to find out people's feelings because it breaks so much stuff. The only card I got for that situation was a Void of Horseman. And it's a card, it's a final card. So I would avoid moon means there's nothing there. It's void. So I would say that his feelings are gone from what they're saying, but I mean you could meditate upon it and maybe you guys are fighting or I don't know. But that's the only one card draw I got on that one. So and then when it shows me things I can't sit there and always do other things also. That's usually a final answer. So maybe he's just not the one for you. Okay, I wish they had instead of red. Had orange. That's alright. I'm gonna make a reddish orange because I can't find. I didn't have orange paint. I looked all around the store and I wanted to get a big bottle like this one orange, but it wasn't in my destiny, I guess. I had to switch up. And sometimes this paint is so hard to deal with. Alright. Alright. I'm just taking a paintbrush and moving it over. I'm tired of making a mess me and made all the time. I gotta soak these brushes when I'm done. Sometimes it's a crazy mess. Alright. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna use this red and then I'm gonna put some orange with it. And I'm gonna need a lot of it because this is gonna I want this pumpkin to be reddish orange. Cause I got a shit ton of red. Alright. Alright, here we go. Getting somewhere in the world. I'm gonna put red on the edges. I'm using this acrylic chalk paint stuff because I kind of like it because I can layer it up when I'm shading and things. Cardboard is really good for shading and getting these different paints on there. And I love the cheapness of the material. Because I could be very cheap. So I like to make sure all my bills are paid. But I'm just going to do this because I'm going to shade out this pumpkin. I want my door to look really good. Things like this is important to me. But if you take your time with this, it could be really fun. And I ordered like a lot of brushes from Amazon, and I got so many. So like I could wash all of mine, and instead of having to wash it and stream, just take another kind of like a cook does on those cooking shows that they have, where they just all of a sudden another pan appears. I used to watch the Cooking Network a lot, which is laugh out loud because I'm a bad cook. But I loved it. I loved how when he would cook, he would say, "Shut the front door." It was David in the kitchen. It was on QVC, and he has his own show. I think he's here on YouTube. Like they show his stuff, like some episodes, and he is so funny. And then when he got married, he stopped eating cheese because apparently he didn't want to be overweight because he got married. So I don't know. After that, I mean, I did watch him, and he is very funny and entertaining. But I used to like when he ate all the cheese, and it was exciting with the cheese. And then when the cheese went away, it kind of lost. I don't know. It lost all the fun because there was no shut the front door because he would be excited over cheese all the time. So, but these are the things that I find interesting. I don't like to waste my energy on things I can't control. I feel sometimes people waste a whole lot of energy on things they don't have control of. And when you do this, you cause yourself just personal heartache. Like if you're worried about, I don't know, your best friend is having a moment. They're not talking to you, whatever. And you and your best friend got in a fight. If you let that bother you for too long, it causes just a lot of stress. I guess this is why I paint so much because I feel you could do something to make yourself happy in life. Why not? Painting does make me happy, and I feel if to make you happy, you might as well. This tail I kind of want to take. I outline everything and I shade it in on lines when I'm doing carve. But I'm starting the shading around my little areas that are important. Because it's important to shade around this tail because I want it to be different from the pumpkin. Because he's a black cat and there's going to be a lot of black. I'm probably going to have one brush just for just that. Well, it's a black little kitten. Alright, I'm going to do this around his eyes too because I'm just going to put black in the end here. Anyway, so I might as well do that. I'm trying a new little technique, just shading this all this way. There we go. Because I figured why go to the store when I could just make it at home. And sometimes I get bored around here. I don't want to sit there. I get tired of watching movies. I really only work 3 days a week. So, and this is a really cheap activity. And it really barely costs any money, and all the stuff I can get from work. So I figure this is a win-win thing for me. But this is how I do. I just guide my lines because like the most prominent part of the cardboard when you're painting with it, you want it to kind of have that color. I'm gonna put a little of this red because it's coming down like almost. I'm gonna put on the stem too because I'm gonna put brown with it too also. But it'll make it a nice mix. So I'm just gonna detail this all in the same color. I'm sketching of the original paint, it kind of looks like it belongs more. And I just like to do my little strokes that way. And then I let that soak in. And I'll probably start detailing. I'm going to start detailing all the other stuff. And I have my other chalk paint. This I'm going to do with a separate brush. Because it's black. And I mess up painting sometimes like this. So I'm trying that too. And I think I have one that's already open that gave me a major headache. Okay, I think it's this one. I buy ahead with things. I'm a bargain shopper, folks. This is what I do. I like to buy ahead with these kind of things. When you get to Family Dollar and you see something's a good deal and you know you do a hell of a lot of arts and crafts and it's a good price, you better buy it. Because if you don't, you gotta wait till they restock. They're over here, so this would cost me a lot of money if I didn't do this. So can't have Amazon for everything. Sometimes you gotta make a store run. This is true. Oh, hello. How are you? Alright, there we go. I just clean them like after every episode. I just soak them and clean them real good. I just bought a lot of these. I literally bought a shit ton of them and I soak them in Dawn soap. Alright. I don't know, it's gonna be a different kind of cat. It's gonna have bigger ears, maybe to be a baby man. It's something. There's a lot of different cats. I would like to have a Maine Coon. They seem like they'd be a fun cat to have. I love my cat. And Maine Coon's almost like a dog. But they have a different kind of temperament. And if you do have a dog, it's better to get everyone as a baby. It really is. Alright. this way, like that. And I'm just gonna keep all this separate because I am not trying to have all these colors mixing in and out. Alright, I'm just gonna make a little sassy kid. Alright. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna make 2 more legs. Because it doesn't make sense for this kitten to have a body here. Alright, I'll just put 2 little feet here. Little pawsies. Alright, 2 little legs, I'll do this. I'm gonna try to even do a mix with that. And then just for the hips right there. Oh, jeez. Got this on me. It does look like a sinister kid, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? It's the Halloween spirit, so there's sinister looking animals out there. So why not? Make some cute whiskers here. But you have fun with it. See, I made him, he got cute little whiskers now. I just, I'm not allowed to play music. I'm not allowed to do a lot of things over here. So I try to do safe activities while I'm waiting on tarot card questions. And painting seems to be a safe activity over here. Nobody bothers me with my painting over this way. And I'm pretty sure I'm the only one painting cardboard boxes. Which I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. It kind of adds to the craziness. But that's okay. It makes it that much more fun. It is Halloween. See, that's not a bad looking bat either. I mean, I think I'm getting this down pat. Maybe there's hope for me yet. At least with buying a canvas. Alright. I'm just following the outline of my crayon now. See how I have all those little lines? And then I know when to curve it in and how I wanted it placed. And you just follow it out, just like one of those pictures that you get in the number things in the coloring books, but you could do it literally on a piece of cardboard if you wanted to. I don't know, we'll see how Christmas goes. And if these aren't bats, they can just be sinister black birds. That could be an option too. And the cat's not that bad. Okay. You want a general reading of what's coming for you or what's here in October? I will see what they got here. Alright. Alright, your general path is in the full moon in Virgo. And it just point out that you are in a kind of like a depression where someone let you down type thing and took down your self-esteem. That's what path you're in. That's what I'm seeing about, I guess, just you in general. Then you got a full moon in Sagittarius, and that is pretty much you're looking at the glass half full instead of half empty type thing. And you got a full moon eclipse, which answers you are seeking are going to come soon. But I feel it's going to come with a lot of past regret. I feel a lot of past regret that is coming your way. Maybe that vitamin elixir water would be good. I mean, I use them. I really haven't been drinking them, but I mean, I do wear enough crystals in the world too. But that was your general reading. Ramesh. But at least you're getting your conclusions. Some people don't get them for a long time. So, and at least you'll be able to be at peace with whatever's coming towards you. And it's not for me to know what's coming towards you. It's something that you know about that's coming towards you to prepare yourself for it. Alright, this is gonna look really good on my door. I think I outdid myself with this decoration. I'm very proud of it. And what's good about cardboard, you don't have to worry about putting holes in the wall. I mean, they're very easy to hang, and they're not for like something you're gonna keep and pass down for hundreds of years. There's something you just want to have fun around your house. Definitely keeping the Reaper one I did. I really that guy I like that. I mean, there's more Reaper ones I would like to paint, but I got to be a more accomplished artist that I would love to do his skull in great detail. That would be good. I would have to be a lot better than I am. So I could maybe just start practicing with the cape and the little bats and all that. At least I'm doing some functional painting until I can get to what I really want to accomplish. Alright. See, I prefer the paints on these because I feel like marker and all that doesn't do these kind of projects justice. I think paints make it just look a whole lot nicer. You get these things from the store and it looks okay, but it doesn't really stand out. I feel when someone hand paints something, it stands out and has more character than anything you can get at that store. I really honestly do. And you save so much money doing this yourself. Some of my friends literally spend $300 in decorations. I say pay your bills. I say you put that $300 towards your rent or your food or whatever you need. That's way more important because you gotta have things. I mean, life is very expensive these days. But yeah, it's kind of meticulous, but if you have time and you kind of just want to relax and you don't have a whole lot of money, this could be the thing for you to do. This is what I do just to relax, even if I had a bunch of money. I don't want to spend that. I mean, it's silly. You can go out to eat and all that, and then you can show all your friends. Alright, I'm done with the black for now, so I'm going in with this because I got a baby pumpkin over here. I thought that would be fun. And I just sketched it over here, so I'm going to do the first layer right here, and I let this all dry before I come in with these second layers. I'm doing it just like the bottom part of this. It's all in the soaking of whatever paint you're using. I'm going to take that. That. Alright. I'm just gonna let that sit like this a minute. I kind of widen this out, but I'm just gonna round it out more like this. Make it just a tiny bit bigger. And then when I come back, I'll use the black to redefine it. Okay. Alright. Now for this. Alright, for this, I'm gonna come in with this red and black. I'm gonna start making the pumpkins. I'm gonna take my red palette and this. I got red over here. Alright, I got red in this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dipping it together and making these lines come down. This is what I want to do. I don't want to get stuck in that paint, but I want it to start merging together all the same. And this way you don't waste any of your paint. You really don't want to start wasting. I just want one thing of that, and I'm going to start using the red paint and go over it like this. And start going up for that worn look, where it's all worn out and there's parts a little bit darker than others. I kind of like to blend in the really dark on the outside and the lighter on the inside. I feel proper shading makes it more fun. See how it's getting lighter? And I'm going to do that on this side. I'm going to start the black and then have it shaded in this way. And I was just literally dipping it in my red and then going to the black. Because that black's a very dominant paint. There's no going back. You get too dark. But I want it to start over here. So we're going to do this dark here. Out this way. There. Like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a tiny bit of this black just put there. I'm going to get into where this is like getting a little darker. This red. Almost like the pumpkin was a tattoo on it. It looked like. Oh, oh, bitches. But yeah, the shading business can get complicated. That's all I do is do shades like this because I want it lighter on the inside. And I want to constantly kind of doing that. Alright, I'm going to start doing now. Now that I'm going to run a little red through here. I run it through like veins. And you'll see it looks like little tiny veins. And then just start doing the inside of the pumpkin like this. There. And then just leave that black one there. And I'm trying to make this nice and dark. And I just keep mixing it with just very little black. And it kind of looks orange, honestly, when you do this. It kind of like people look at like, wow, it's interesting. Well, like any color can be anything, really. If you think about it, just gotta do what your mind brings you. And I use every bit of the paint. I don't be wasting it because you gotta go find this stuff on sale. It's too much to waste it. But I like to go on perfect down lines. I feel if you don't go perfectly down, it don't look nice. It doesn't look nice and uniform, just like you were gonna paint your wall. You just go up and down, you go like that. A little bit here. There you go. See? And around the mouth. And here. Go see how this color is kind of making a color of its own. That's what I kind of wanted to do. It's making a nice little color. And I just started with red with this. And I'm leaving where I first did it and got the black there because I just want this to kind of look like a little different. Because these are supposed to look like legit paintings. Sometimes you just gotta work a little different for your result. Right around here. I'm just tapping around this area because I'm gonna put another color on the inside of there. Probably like a white. I'm probably gonna pick white for in there. And I might put white in here when I use most of this up. This way, and I'm still going down because I want it to all be kind of downward strokes. It's all in the kind of strokes you're doing also. So I just do this. And if you don't have defined lines, it's your creation. It's what you wanted. It's what's meant to be in the painting for whatever moment was meant for that painting. And what you get is what you get. And I mean, if you try and organize it, it's going to look nice. As long as you follow your lines that you created yourself, you're good. Pull this down like this. But it is very fun. I mean, even though I went to work and everything yesterday, I feel like I did something because I came home and did some painting. And this was talking to a person that literally went to work yesterday. So that's saying something. Alright, pull this down this way. But yeah, that's why I don't really worry about what colors at the store and this and that, because you're supposed to be kind of creating your own colors, and especially if you want to really practice to be an artist. If you really want to practice to be a good artist, you've got to learn how to mix your own colors and work on different canvases. And I feel that this helps me become a stronger artist because I'm literally painting on, if I could, you can paint on a cardboard box. I feel you can paint on anything. And it doesn't hurt anything. It's your own graffiti that you can hang wherever you want. And I just feel this would be fun for teenagers to do. I feel it would be a craft for them. Because I've seen a lot of teenagers and they like to do fun things and goofy things. And I feel this would be the perfect activity for them. They wouldn't have to go on bridges and everything and do this if they just worked on their cardboard at home. And I continue with these downward strokes because that's what really gives it love. Because you want it to almost get into the black to give it those veins of black. And that's what I do, just up here. And I want it to mix with certain paints. I want like this kind of look of different things because it looks like an abstract world. And these are just really fun. Right? And I just do lines around this just so I don't mess up with my areas that I don't want this painted. Oh, that's a lot more outside. Or they're trying to be fancy and get everything nicely moved for us. I don't know. I like him. I gotta fix this here. It's too late, right? It's too light right here. I can put some black in here. Mix this around, make it a little darker at the base. Yeah, I feel it's too light. I really kind of want it to move around. Get its own light here. Yeah, it's much better. Redefine these lines this way. Here. If you're practicing shading when you get to a canvas, this is so beneficial. Oh, because once you get to that canvas, oh boy, I heard it's the maker. You make it or break it. I'm trying different techniques before I hit the canvas. I think I'm going to outline my paintings because I feel this is the kind of painter I am. So, alright, here I'm going to do the same thing up here because I'm going to define the black inside of this too with the vein because it's a Halloween pumpkin. It's supposed to be a little scary looking and have these dark, ominous colors. I am going to go over this again with the darker stuff. I got that little tiny brush for my black. There we go. Yeah, I feel this is going to turn out better. And on the inside here, I think I'm going to start mixing white with this. The white that's open. I did both. I don't know if this is the new white. Yes. I get so many new damn supplies that I got paint on clothes. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put this thing right here. I gotta throw that away. It's gonna make a mess. So leaving that there. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna throw some white in there. I'm gonna lighten this up to finish this painting off. All these inside things, I wanted to kind of be a part of the painting. All the different colors to pull it through. So I put a gob of white on there, and I'm mixing in for another color. And you could do this. You could mix it. You can make it dark where you want it dark. You make it light where you want it light. And you could do the line method. I really like the line method, where it's nice uniform strokes. Alright, and then you just do this till it looks interesting. Kind of like you're baking. Yeah, I pretty much made pink. And that's okay because this is what you wanted. This was your creation. I mean, whatever comes, comes. But yeah, I made pink. And it looks really nice. I like an ominous pink almost. I'm gonna pull this out this way. And redefine this better this way. And so what if it's pink? It's good enough for me. It'll look really cool on my door. That's all I care about. I'm just trying to smooth this out to make it a nice mouth. It's symmetrical, kind of like a boat. I'm just making a little boat. And it still looks nice. It really does. It complements all the colors and literally brings it together. And I feel it's better, a painting, when the end pieces are literally the painting. And you know what? I'm not even making this cat black. I'm making it the color of the inside here. So it kind of all matches. So there we go. And I'm gonna go over this with black again. But this kitty is gonna be a pink kitty. I mean, why not? This is my world. And I made the kitty. You're the artist. You do what you want with your work. And then all these other little lines, I can always make whiskers again. It's not a big deal. Because I'm going to go back over this black cat with black paint and make more whiskers. And it's okay. You know, and if the tail's a little bit lighter, that's okay too. pull this here like that. Yeah, we'll let that dry just a little bit here. I'm going to redefine this with pink. I'm going to make this pause just a little bit bigger. Okay, I'm leaving it like that because I'm going to go over it again. And this paint, it dries up enough. But I like to do collages of different colors. I know, Sean. They're doing lawn maintenance. I get it. I know you hate the lawnmower. And they feel bad that you hate the lawnmower too. They do. They always say they're sorry. So sorry you got to do the lawn. Alright. And you know what? My blackbirds are going to be pink birds. I'm going to just put some of this pink in there. A little pink in the middle of this one. But this is all I do. Okay. And then I'm going to make this little pink pumpkin up here. I got all this done. And then I'm not done. I'm going to fix it up more. Oh, I'm good. Bill Clinton. Look at that. Are you really Bill Clinton, though? I guess that's the more applicable question here. All right. See, why not make a pink pumpkin? This is your time to shine when you're making this. No one can bother you or stop you or say this was a bad painting because it came from you. And so a lot of times, even if you think it's bad, a lot of people seem to like this kind of stuff. And I'm not even joking, they really do. Whenever I just say I know I got to work on this or that, they'll say, "No, I thought it was good." I'm like, and to me, I know I could have done a little better, but people really like this kind of thing. And when you give them these cardboard things, they really enjoy it. It's crazy, but this is what happens in an insane world. All right, the stem of this one I made black, and I'm going to do like a black rim around here. There we go. I'm going to follow these lines this way. And then I'm just pulling this way. Because I want faded out lines. I feel if it has faded out lines, it looks cuter. So look. See, those faded out lines make it look so much. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to do these faded out dark lines down here. You got to finish this out. It looks terrible. It really does. Chong! Chong! Okay, we have the lawn guy literally right outside our door. This is why he's backing up, like he has to protect me or something. Alright, can you not knock over my paint? I know he's right outside our door. Our window. Alright. I'm just gonna redefine these birds. Chong! I'm trying to paint. Alright. This here, hopefully stay steady. Alright, would you plop it somewhere? I'm trying to paint. You're stopping me from painting. I get it. They have to do that, Chong. They're not trying to bother us. Alright, this is why he hates salon people so much. I'm sure other dogs don't like him either. Alright, I'm just doing these fine lines over the here. I'm doing this so it kind of looks like a sticker even a little bit. Like those sticker art things they have in the coloring books and stuff. Oh, hello. Raul? I think it's Raul. Alright, couldn't you stop, Chong? You're the nosiest thing. I get it. You don't want him here. They gotta fix things. Alright. Alright, I'm just fixing up my cat now. I gotta work under hostile conditions when I'm home, doing my arts and crafts. I got large and in charge over here. So I either can't properly get to my phone or I can't properly see anything because of large and in charge, which I call Chong. Because when he moves, everything moves with him. And this is how my life goes. Alright, see, I'm doing little shadows of his feet. I'll show you how I fixed that up. Just redefining everything how it was. I'm going to make tiny whiskers up here. Alright, and I'm just making this a better shape, his eyes, like an almond. I feel like cat with almond eyes looks a little nicer, in my opinion. And then I gotta define this tail down here. There's always these little details that you gotta take care of with these kind of paintings. And if you don't get all the details, it's not fun. Alright, there we go. Alright, I made that too wide with the black, so I'm taking this pink stuff and just putting it down here and fixing this like that. I got the little top pumpkin, I'm fixing this tape. Sean, stop! There you go. He is supposed to be kind of darker, so that darker tail. I mean, that looks kind of nice like that. Alright, then I'm gonna trace around the eyes now. I'm going to move my paint because Large is in charge is staring at this man's outer window. Probably should close it. Close this window. All right, Sean. Come on. Move. There we go. Large is in charge. We done. This is why I cover my windows. All right, I have to finish this chong. All right. Now, what was I doing? Oh, I got to redefine the eyes. But yeah, I feel that my little door decoration, I'm definitely keeping this pumpkin. And it's just because it has a cat. That's it. And plus this, I like this box because it's flatter. But yeah, see? And it don't like nothing like the picture that you actually was sketching. You only sketch for proportions. You got to remember this. You're not sketching for anything else but your proportions. So, and once you have your proportions, you can alter things in your painting, add things. There's a whole lot of stuff you could do in a painting once you get the symmetrics and all the different kinds of stuff. All right. Yeah, this isn't bad. Bad at all. I got the little pink here. I don't want to do too much. I want to do maybe like, no, maybe like I got that. Maybe like small bats I'll do. Like a bunch of them. Like this. Do these kind of things around. I feel like it gives it pizzazz. So you get a little more artistic things here. I feel the more shapes it has, the better. Instead of just leaving it plain. I'm going to do that everywhere here just to get rid of this paint. I'm going to do that with the other color too. You got to do this where it has to make sense somewhere. You can't do it where it makes no sense. That is usually a problem. And I'm trying to put these blacks because I'm thinking about like doing it like just tapering it up with this to give it like a different visual effect. You would feel like that would kind of would be. And even in these small spaces, do a nice visual effect. There we go. I don't want to do this because that other color is going to come in and it's going to be the same kind of thing here. I want to kind of go up like that. Right here. I want the heavy. And you could do these fun little symmetrical things on cardboard. Cardboard is very fun to work with and easy. I find it easier working with cardboard than anything. As crazy as that sounds. I really do. But I'm just gonna do this and fill in all these little empty things. I want lots of bats by my pumpkin. Lots. Whole swarms of them. I feel it would be fun to have all kinds of bats. I used up a lot of this paint here, so I'm glad I was home today. Usually he'd be freaking out all the time when we have people. Yeah, see, this even looks nice and I'm not even done. See how it's looking so far here? Alright. I'm not even completely done with it. Because I want to take, instead of just having that dominant black, I want to use the rest of this up. So I want the colors in the painting around it in the same kind of pattern as this. I just want to put these all in between and around this to make something here. Because it just looks too dominant. And I feel that, the artists that do these things for Halloween decorations, they just sometimes don't care about the quality. So you sometimes got to make your own. But yeah, doing that. And then it's similar colors through the painting. There we go. And it softens up this area too. It kind of makes sense why the pink's there instead of you're staring at pink and then cardboard. It gives it a little bit of dimension, which you want because you want to make it look nice if you can, because you would have to make your canvas look nice. So this is what you do. And you can really make it work good if you wanted to and you were creative enough. All right. Now I'm going to work over here, let those dry a little. And I'm just using up all this little bit because all you do is throw it away, so you might as well merge it in with the rest of your painting. Keep doing that. And I'm going to keep doing this until it's all gone. You gotta have the filling. You can't have it all looking crazy. And it kind of looks like you're making candy, like little strawberry candies. If you want to think about that, I love baking candies and stuff. And I can't eat any of it because of all this damn dental work that's taking ever to get done. I feel they're the one dentist the one surgeon you'd want to be. It's the one thing you need, and people come to you when they have a little money. So I feel that and heart surgeons. It would be a very good profession to get into. People come to you when they have money. So you would get paid very well. Bringing this down here. I try to do this as much as I can to cover. Because you want to look it, may have it look nice, and why be like everyone else? Might as well do something different and be yourself. Because in the end, no one's going to care about you if you don't care for yourself. So sometimes it's good just to do something that's just you. But see, I'm not even done with all the merging in here. And it's looking pretty decent, and these are the only strokes I'm using. And I'm doing these impressions of just showing a horde of birds with two paints. And the paints are the middle of the pumpkin, the pink that I made. And I'm going to do this on the side like that. Because your whole entire painting would have paint on it. You can't do that with cardboard, but you can do impressions like this. Start working your way up till it's covered. Takes a little time, but you can get it done quicker. I'm getting this done in one stream. You can mass produce these, which is nice. Alright, take it there. There. I'm gonna get all this pulled through as much as I can. I'm gonna, whatever remaining black, I'm gonna take for the next layer. You want to layer it up. Layering up things is a nice way of crafting because you build on it. You build on your whole idea and your painting, and building on an idea is good. Sometimes just the build of what you're doing is you can get more hype than actually what you're doing. And crafting that's like that. But that's what I like about just commercial art painting. Because that's how it is. And people like this stuff. It's crazy. You would be surprised how many people are excited that I give them these. And I tell them I'm not a hoarder. And they go, what does that mean? I go, I do this every day. I'm not a hoarder. I'm not trying to keep it all. I tell them seriously, just, I don't care. I'm just not trying to keep all this stuff. And I'm not. That's the crazy thing. All right. I'm going to take all this and put the black one here because I'm trying to bring all these things through. And I want to now darken up the black background because it is Halloween. A darker background for Halloween. But this is where commercial art isn't really that hard. And it's something, that probably you can pick up at a store or whatever, but you made it yourself. So people really get impressed with this. And then if they know you and you give it to them, they act like you gave them something that was a lot of money. And you really didn't. It's the stuff you picked up from work. It's because you created it. Creating things, I guess, is the good part of life. Is just creating. And I just mix this until I get the veins of the old one to even work through this painting even better. And I had a wider brush. The real tiny brushes I use for other stuff, but this I really want to get in there good. to cover this. And I want to layer it in symbols. I don't want to sit there in the little bird stuff. But I want to give it that different kind of look. I mean, maybe I can make clouds and all this better one day doing this. Who knows? I can make trees and stuff, but when it comes to certain stuff, I just can't. So I feel maybe that I have to learn shading this way a little better. But I'm trying to fill in all the box area. And I don't care how many colors mixed together because I just want this to be like a color collage. This is actually the whole look of this style of painting is a color collage. And a little bit goes a long way with painting. Oh my god, does a little bit go a long way. I want to make this like really dark under here. And honestly, at this point, I don't even think it's birds. This could be anything that you think it is. It's just me just putting this kind of paint on an angle. That's all this is at this point. Oh, right by the window again. Yeah, yeah, I want to make this dominant black and especially down here. It is Halloween. I wanted to darken this up somehow here. I mean, maybe this could be how you make a cloud, small little cloud areas and layer them up, but it's fun for these paintings, and it's actually working out a hell of a lot better than the other stuff I was doing. So I'm gonna do this for a while, and maybe I can get a style going eventually. A nice little defined line this way. And I'm ending this area. Uh, get more tiny things everywhere. Cover up more of the spots area as I go along. There. But this is turning out so much fun. It really is. And if they have that totally covered up there, just maybe down here, and especially on the ground level. I feel the layer upon layers is really good, heavy, concentrated on the bottom. Watch on. The lawn people, I believe, are leaving, if it makes you feel any better. And then we'll go outside again. I just want to make sure they get their job done without you harassing them. Alright. Oh my god. There goes my cards. Oh, I'm painting Halloween decorations. This is going on my window. Not window, but my door. I'm too cheap to buy Halloween decorations. So I personally am painting my own. But on my quest to doing my own decorations, my friends, I have to make them for my friends also because they said they don't see Halloween decorations like this anywhere. So, a couple of my nurse friends, they've been so busy at work that they haven't made any or went to the store. They have a couple and they're putting them up in their house. And I told them put them by the candy bowl. Because, I mean, it's fun to put it by the candy bowl. You have, like, some fun looking pumpkin that says Happy Halloween, and the kids get their candy and they go. I mean, why not? That's good. Yeah, I want these sides kind of covered more. I like to make it just because it's cardboard. I like to make it nice. I'm gonna put a couple black bats up here. I have all the pink and there's no black ones. Because I'm trying to do like the shading of these guys. I want it to be like a night shading. I just feel that'd be more fun, like a night shade. I'm really liking this. This one I'm definitely keeping. Keeping the Reaper and I'm keeping this one. This is nice. Because I am not going to the store and I tell you, refuse to pay hundreds of dollars on things like this. I find it very silly. But the more you layer and go deep in here, the more good it's gonna look. I mean, it just gets that deep. But yeah, I'm gonna do another black ring around my pumpkin because I kind of want it to stick out. It was stuck so much to the background where you forgot about the outline of your pumpkin. So you gotta redefine this. There. I gotta do the same thing the other side. You got all these birds, but you got the pumpkin. That's the main person here. It's the pumpkin. So you gotta define the pumpkin. You gotta get like a black ring type thing around. There you go. And just have him stand out from the rest of the painting. That's all you're gonna do. Over this way. You want that whole sticker effect. Because this is a fun kid nature painting. You want to keep it at a fun kid level. You don't want it getting unfriendly kid level. Because then it just, I don't know. It's a fun holiday. You don't want to get too deep here, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna make these guys his eyes a little smaller because I feel like I want my pumpkin just a little. looks better like that a little bit. I'm gonna have some black lines coming down here. Start defining this pumpkin now. There we go. Well, we got enough what we need for the background. Just gonna nicely kind of put the lines that way. Do some long strokes. Just make them kind of nice and fade out. You want all this to kind of anchor it and get a little bit depth here. I just want a couple lines here because I want it to be a little bit of a darker pumpkin. Darker colored. Because it's already non-traditional, so. And once you have all these lines going on, it doesn't really matter. There, I got a perfect small triangle there. I don't know, I feel like when the eyes are smaller, it's like the pumpkin squinting at you. I feel like it gives it a better feel. Just put a lot of small dark spots here. Right in here. You don't want to be lazy at this point. You've invested this much time in your painting. You really have at this point, so you might as well follow through with everything. Alright, I need a real teeny weeny brush. I'm going to do just a few touch ups on our little feline critter here. Little tiny ones. I'm just going to do a couple little things, just free brushing this way. I kind of try to show fur. There we go. I'm just going to do light strokes just to get the darkness into our pink kitty. Yeah, I feel that's a little better. But yeah, I think I'm done. Maybe I'll redefine this little tiny pumpkin a little bit that way. I'll make this little guy a little darker too. There we go. Just leave it like that. And I think I'm done. I honestly think I'm done. I may have to just rinse this out. I'll probably just rinse all that out in an old pot I don't care about. But here it is, friends. And it literally came from just a sketch writing it. Okay, that's one. But anyways, it just came from a sketch I seen and it doesn't look anything like it. Nothing at all like it. It came from me sketching this pumpkin. So, like I said, you get artistic vision, but I am going to let you guys go. And when I end this, and you leave your comment if you have a question, and I will answer it on the comments by my altar for you in a direct reply. And I hope you enjoyed watching me make my Halloween decorations. 'Cause I got a lot more to go. Another one. All right. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you later.